trip there. So out in the rain, this video by request, that was a while ago, not that long ago, but a month or two. Someone had a question and actually has been using this technique successfully, he said, but had a question, so figured when I had a chance I'll definitely shoot the video. So it's been raining since last night. It's been raining all morning. I'll try to be a little quicker about this so I don't ruin my camera, but see, we still got snow here and there scattered around. Most of it's melted off, which is awesome. Holy. But yeah, just walking out here. It's kind of adjacent to my camp area that we used to use for the school. It's a pretty nice stand of hemlock. So that's where we're headed. But on my way, tons of deer sign where I've had some trail cameras set up through the hunting season. And I had 3 cameras out. I just walked by one of them I had already pulled, but they use those licking branches year round, folks. Don't be fooled. So I'm pretty sure the batteries are dead and the other 2 that are still out that I need to grab. So no pictures probably, but I don't even know if I put the cards back in them from my last card pull either, but whatever. But they're definitely still using them. Alright, so let me get tucked up in here, set the camera up. Just get it put up real quick, it's already getting wet. It's the only one I have and I can't buy another one right now, so don't want to do that. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alright, so the question was on my one match fire video. I did a couple of those. I think my initial one, then I did one actually in a blizzard. If you search my channel for one match fire in a blizzard, it'll come up. And then if you'd like to, you want to try me out, you can Google that date. I'm in New Hampshire, and just check the weather reports for that day, and you'll see it was in fact a blizzard. So no camera tricks here. It's not what I'm about. But obviously raining, I think you can hear it. I showed you that little clip at the beginning as well. And I hate doing this to my camera if I'm honest, but opportunity, right? So I'm gonna spin the camera around and just kind of recap what I talked about in that first video on kind of what you're looking for. And this is culturally, I don't know how to say that, it comes from the Maine guides. They've been doing it forever, right? All those crusty old dudes, smart as tacks, sharp as tacks, whatever. They've been doing this forever, so it's nothing new, right? And there's really nothing new anymore under the sun, but I learned it doing the guide thing from a good friend of mine. I shared the knowledge, gave credit where it was due, like I always do. But that's where this comes from. And up in Maine, for the most part, you know, you're talking like spruce forest, you know, hemlocks, all that type of thing. So it's readily available. And up there, just to touch a little bit about on cooking, a lot of people say cooking on hardwood only, or you're going to ruin your food, etc., etc. If you're smoking meat or something like that, that makes sense. But if you were to take heed to that advice and you're up in Maine, you would starve to death because it's just not there. You're not going to find all those hardwoods. You're dealing with a lot of things in the pine family, you know, aspen and all that stuff, different varieties there, you know, softer woods. But yeah, if you're looking to cook with oak and maple and nothing but that stuff up in the North Country, you'd starve to death. So let me stop babbling, kind of recap kind of what you're looking for. I'll grab some material and further explain this one match fire technique. Alright, so, and this stuff, some of it's so small, I'm not even sure the camera's going to pick it up. Like right there. That's super tiny stuff. You can see raindrops all over it. So again, no camera tricks or anything. But, break one off here. That's the size of the stuff you're looking for. And this is, again, hemlock. So, you know, very, very small. Yeah, fogged up there. So yeah, let me get this camera put away before I ruin it. I'm going to grab some of that stuff again, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. Alright, so I'm right to the edge of the stand here. I got a couple bigger hemlocks right here that I'm under, hopefully to keep the camera more dry. And this, it's definitely wet out here. So, I think the question was from this gentleman. He was talking about lighting the tips that are broken off here. And anything in the pine family typically has resin, different levels of that. But what you're really looking to do is light these fine tips, alright? And then as they get bigger, obviously, it's almost like a tinder bundle. So when I fold this over on itself, I'm trying to ignite the most combustible part, which is the smaller part, and then hopefully that catches the bigger stuff as it goes. So pro tip, in the rain like this, shake it off before you even try. Especially with a match. I mean, with a lighter that'd be no problem, but with a match it might be a little difficult, and this stuff is definitely soaked. Alright, so now get it. So these are so wet, they're not even snapping really, they're kind of just bendy. Usually when it's dry out, obviously this works super awesome, but when you bend it, they all snap in half. These are not doing that. little springy there, so this might give me fits, but we'll give it a go anyways. Alright, let me get out my match case and give it a go. Stubborn one. Like I said, everything's soaked. Match case before I lose it. There she goes. So there you have it, one match fire. Definitely wet. I probably got lucky with that because it didn't want to go, but it works. So yeah, just again to answer that question, you can definitely light the broken ends of those, obviously with the resin in there, and obviously in drier conditions that's super easy to do. But for the most part, you want to light that small stuff with the match. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope that answered the question, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. And until then, God bless.